Hell yeah, baby. We're live. All right, so check this out, guys. This is going to be a massive show. We are going to talk about the next Bitcoin price targets that are going to blow your mind. We're going to talk about history repeating itself and how this has been so predictable and how we can show you exactly where Bitcoin is going to be heading. And then we're going to give an altcoin update. What is happening with altcoins during all of this and what can you expect going forward? And literally, we just broke the all-time high. Oh! As I started the stream, $65,000. Holy crap! Oh my gosh, it just happened. It was live. Oh my gosh, it just happened. We went live and we broke the all-time high. Can we run around the room? The agenda. Who cares? We just broke the all-time high, baby. Somebody share this. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I just went live and we broke the all-time high as we were live. Let's go! Is anyone excited? If you're watching this right now, please smash a like on this video. I'm about to share this on Twitter because holy crap, guys. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my gosh, I want to get a few more people on here because we're going to have an incredible show today. Hold on, let me... I just went... Holy crap. Wow. Is anyone excited? Hit me with a like in the chat. How do I share this stream? How do I share this? Hold on. Where's the link? Anyone got it? Okay, here we go. We just broke all-time highs. Hold on, I'm going to share this real quick. Yeah! You guys see the smile on my face? Let's freaking go! Okay, so this show, nothing's going to change here for this. Obviously, it's going to be incredible. I'm just going to move this. This is supposed to be a live chat box, but it's not really working. Okay, let me move this. All right, so whew, I got a little distracted there, guys. We're going to talk about altcoin price updates. We're going to talk about how Bitcoin just cracked its all-time high and where it's likely to head from now. And then we're also going to do a huge NFT boom. We're going to talk about a huge NFT boom that I think is coming here at any moment, honestly. But we got to talk about Bitcoin. I mean, we are live. We just broke all-time highs live on the stream. I think what happened is I went live on YouTube and that just kind of pushed us over the edge. Holy shit, we're at 65,000 now. 65,800. We are in price discovery and we are live and we are documenting this on The Kale Show. Share this with someone if you're excited. I'm pumped. 65.8. Let's just sit here and just talk about it the whole time. What do you say, guys? What do you think? We'll just talk about the price of Bitcoin this entire time. I just had my chats pulled up. Where'd they go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go. What's up, Trevor? What's up, Crypto King? What's up, Waylon? What's up, Nemo? What up, guys? All right, we're going to hang out and we're going to watch the price of Bitcoin. Holy crap, we might hit 66. Wow. All right, so obviously this was the previous all-time high right here, right about 64, and we just shattered that. So we're about to hit price discovery for Bitcoin. So what do I think is going to happen with the Bitcoin price? I mean, honestly, pretty simple. Pretty simple, guys. I think we're just going to go like this. I think we're going to go kind of like this, and then boom, probably up to about 73K. I think about 73K seems just about right. So we'll head up here. I don't know how long this will take. We'll head up here, and then I do think we're going to get kind of like consolidation or a correction back down to test these levels, maybe even lower, maybe down to 60K. And so I said this in my tweet yesterday, and this actually really blew up. So I want to highlight this because I think a lot of people kind of identified with this and thought this was smart. I mean, 68 retweets, 412 likes on a normal tweet for me is pretty crazy. So what I thought would happen is that we would go, Bitcoin would go to 73K. The altcoins would kind of catch up, right? The altcoins will kind of play catch up and the gains will come from altcoins in a second. Then we'll pull back to 60K, kind of like I showed here. Like we'll pull back. In the meantime, Ethereum will rip, right? Ethereum will be ripping through these all-time highs. I mean, we can talk about this chart in a second. And then after that, we commence a full send of everything. Literally, Bitcoin does a 3x, Ethereum does a 5x, altcoins do a 10x, micro altcoins do a 20x, and then everything collapses as money pours into NFTs. NFTs collapse, we do a global financial winter, and all of this is gonna happen in 6 months. So I'm gonna diagram this for you guys later. Stay tuned if you wanna see me do some beautiful drawings. But man, we gotta go back to the Bitcoin chart. I mean, absolutely crazy that we just ripped through this. I'm so excited for this. Let's check in on the total market cap, guys, because I want to move into the chart that's actually important here, and that's this one. And we just broke through, holy crap. We just broke through the total market cap all-time high convincingly here as well. We are now at we were at 2.6 trillion. Oh my gosh. The all-time for all of crypto, for the total, life of crypto is 2.6, or it was previously 2.57 trillion, and we just broke through that, guys. Anyone excited about that? I see a bunch of you guys in the chat. Can someone give me a mwah, 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 mwah on that like button for me? We We just broke Bitcoin all-time high on the live stream. Come on, there's nothing like that. And we broke the total market cap all-time high, which is insane and actually a lot more important. I think that the Bitcoin line is important, right? This is cool that we just did this. But I think what's more important is this, okay? And I've been talking about this for weeks, guys, and it's happening as we speak. So let me show you what happened. Well, first of all, it's already happening pretty much exactly like I said it would. I said, if you go back and watch my videos, I said that the second that we break this all-time high for the crypto total market cap, right? The thing that I said is that your altcoins would start to show some relief, right? They would start to perform well. Well, let's check it out. We just broke it, right? So what's happening with Ethereum? Well, Ethereum's looking really good, right? 2 huge green candles here, up 2.5%. It's actually up more than Bitcoin is right now. So Ethereum is the ultimate altcoin and it leads the altcoin market. And so when you see this happening, you just know that I'm right. So you're welcome. And anyone in the chat want to say just, hey, Kale, thank you. You know, you're well. I'm exactly predicting what's happening. And the reason, I'll show you why I knew this was going to happen, but it looks like Ethereum, holy crap, Ethereum is about to break 4K right today, right now. Holy crap. This is the best live stream ever. We're watching Bitcoin break all-time highs. Ethereum's about to break 4,000 and go insane. This is happening live. Holy shit. And honestly, guys, the fact that Ethereum's outperforming Bitcoin on this day, the day that we broke all-time highs, is just proving what I said, right? The second that we break the total market cap, there's so much confidence in this market right now that the money is immediately going to start going into altcoins. Not like totally, not like all the way, but it's going to go into altcoins in such a way that it's going to make you feel nice and juicy inside. The Polka dot chart is exactly the same, right? It's going up it's hanging with Bitcoin here. AVAX hanging with Bitcoin here, right? A lot of good juicy altcoins hanging with Bitcoin. I mean, my horsies are up 7% today. And we'll talk about some like actual juicy altcoins here in a second. But why did I know that this was going to happen, guys? Why did I know that once we broke this total market cap all-time high, that altcoins were going to start performing better? Well, if you just go back to 2017, I know I'm a broken record, guys, but you've seen this, right? If you go to 2017, ooh, I don't want to zoom in there, excuse me. If we go back to 2017, you can just see, it's very simple, that once we broke this all-time high, you know, we consolidated under it for a while, just like we did. Today we broke it. Man, I can't believe we broke it today. That is crazy. I want to go back to it real quick. Like, that is crazy. We consolidated under it for a little bit, just like in 2017. If you zoom out, it looks exactly like it, right? Boom, 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 boom. Consolidated under this resistance. Same thing. Where's my chart? Total, right? Consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. And then once we broke it, we just rip, right? Everything just rips. And the same thing on total 2, right? So once total 2 breaks this, which it will here in a few days, right? Then we really rip on the altcoins. And so actually the graph that shows this more succinctly, more obviously, is the Bitcoin dominance. So first of all, let me show you, when did we break this all-time resistance in 2017? What day was this? You can't see it on my screen, but it was October 30th. Okay, guys? October 30th. On October 30th on the Bitcoin dominance in 2017, okay? October 30th, right here, Bitcoin dominance, right? This was the last hurrah for Bitcoin, right? Boop, just a little bit. And then we had this giant dump. I mean, it doesn't seem like a giant dump, but right here, Bitcoin was at 68 dominance and it dumped all the way down to 50. This is 50. Okay, so that's almost a 20 drop in dominance. That is a huge, huge drop in Bitcoin dominance. And what does that mean? That means that once the confidence came to the market, right? The confidence came, just a second ago, guys, I just showed you this. The confidence came back to the market, right? Total market cap broke its all-time high. This is huge, huge. Once this happens, the money rotates over to altcoins almost immediately. And that's exactly what happened here in 2017. I've been calling this for weeks. So everyone who's been telling you that you should be in Bitcoin right now, they're just not correct. Like, the money is already starting to rotate. And this is just the first step. We're going to have a mini alt season here. I think we're going to have some good high performing altcoins like Polkadot and all the coins that I will talk about in the portfolio. I think that those will do extremely, extremely well. I'm going to actually move this over here. Hold on a second. Okay, it's good. It's good. All the coins in this portfolio over here are going to do extremely, extremely well. We're going to have like a mini alt season where everything goes crazy. And then I think Bitcoin will rip up to 100K, probably just like it did in 2017. And then we'll have the major alt season, right? The absolute crazy collapse of Bitcoin dominance. Does that make sense for everybody? Everybody watching, thank you guys for watching. I can't believe we crossed all time. Let's check it. Let's check the price. We're going to check the price every few minutes. 65,600. Wow. God, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful. I retweeted a tweet from Preston. I met Preston in Miami. He's an amazing guy. He's kind of a maximalist, and I still love him. He's amazing. I retweeted this from him yesterday. I just want to read his tweet. Imagine shooting someone 3 times, placing their body in a padlocked steel container, and then throwing it out to sea, only to find them walking through the front door with a smile on their face tomorrow morning, drinking a cup of coffee. That's the chart for Wall Street. He's so right, man. He's so right. People have said Bitcoin was dead. Oh, China's banning Bitcoin. Oh, well, everyone, Elon Musk won't accept it. Oh, it's bad for the environment. Oh, look what it did, guys. Look at it. It is beautiful. I mean, it makes my heart feel like, oh, it's just so gorgeous. What a glorious, glorious, glorious thing. And we all did it together. I'm actually so just like happy for the entire community that this was not the bottom, and that we get to have this the next 3 months of our lives, guys. Because does anyone else out there, like real quick in the chat, hit me with the light. I'm gonna try to make this bigger. God, I'm so bad at OBS. I can't make myself bigger. Can someone hit me with a like right now? Mwah, mwah, mwah. On the chat, if you are excited for the next 3 to 4 months, because I just want to reiterate, guys, that there is never going to be another opportunity like the next 3 to 4 months. Like, go call your wife, call your friends, call everyone you know, and tell them that you're going to be a little bit busy, because this is not going to happen again, guys. By the time 2024 rolls around and we have we break, we go all the way up to 10 trillion this cycle. Think about that. On the total market cap, we're going to go up to 10 trillion. I'm going to make this smaller over here, okay? We are going to take this bad boy, in my opinion, I have all these lines, but like you can't even see it on the graph. We are going to take this entire market like this. Look at this. It looks silly. It doesn't even look real, but that's what's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 months. And these types of gains, these 100x's, these 1000x's that I'm going to talk about in some of these altcoins, they're never going to happen again. So if that excites you and you are just thankful to be alive right now, thank you. Can someone on that like button for me? Because my God, this is just incredible. Let me share this link one more time. I'm going to say we're having a blast. Come hang out. I kind of like being live today. This is fun. Seriously, wow. Okay. I'm just so pumped. And I know a lot of you guys are pumped as well. It seems like you're super pumped. Okay, cool. Did we just hit 66K? Oh my gosh, I think we did. Holy crap! This is so much fun. Ethereum, look. Ethereum 39.98. Ethereum 39.98. Holy piss. Guys, everything is playing out exactly like I told you. For the people that are just jumping on, because I just tweeted this, we broke the total market cap all-time high. Once we broke this market cap all-time high, I expect this to go absolutely parabolic, which means that everyone's going to be able to play around in altcoins. Now, let me go back to the agenda before I get too sidetracked. Now, we're going to talk about Bitcoin next price target. So I already kind of told you guys my thoughts on that. I do think that we are going to head up to about 73K and then probably retrace down while Ethereum goes berserk. So I would probably rather be in Ethereum right now just for ease of use. If I was only in those 2 coins, I would probably, where did I put it? Right here. This is what I think is going to happen. So go check my Twitter if you need an exact kind of, formula for what I think is going to happen. But if it was Bitcoin or Ethereum for me, I might want to be in Ethereum. But anyway, that's not the equation that's in my mind, okay? And we talked about history repeating itself, right? I already went through the 2017 graphs. Now let's do an altcoin update, okay? Because now that we've broken this total market cap all-time high, we can start going crazy in altcoins. Like you should have, not financial advice. None of this obviously is, guys. But in my opinion, this gives the green light on all of the juicy altcoins that we've always been wanting to buy, because now there's just unlimited confidence in the market. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. So let's talk about all these coins really, really quickly. Dirk is up 10% today, back almost close to $3. D-Race is just absolutely a monster. It's going to be my biggest holding again here soon, just because of the way it's been going up. Unless Altura cranks a 2x here, which I could see happening as well. I'll talk about Altura a lot later in the show, but D-Race, guys, this is just a beast. This is an absolute monster of a coin. They have some horse drops coming up soon. I got my hat here. You guys know you like the hat, baby. Yeah. I got my Peaky Blinders hat. Have you seen their website lately? Like they aren't messing around on their marketing. Like I really like their marketing. They have a great vision, great game plan, lots of great drops coming up. And I'm just basically really excited about everything that is going on with this coin. And I think that this is going to $10, $20 very, very soon and very, very easily. So it's just an easy hold for me. Moon River is starting to pick up steam here, guys. Mover is a monster. Mover is an actual Polkadot ecosystem coin that is just doing really well. I actually have another. Hold on a second. I have all these pulled up already for you. Okay, so let's talk about Mover. The chart looks great. I mean, once we break its all-time high right here at 486, I mean, it's off to the races. I think we're going to $1,000 very quickly, so you could easily get a 3-4x there. Let's just go through these. So Altura, I want to talk about this one in more detail, so I'll circle back, guys, because I don't think a lot of people understand the value proposition with this one, and I'm an advisor for this, so I want to quickly explain that later in the video. If you're excited for that, make sure you hit me with a like in the chat. Polka City, oh my gosh, I mean, this one's up. I mean, we were all in. We all kind of got in down here. If you've been watching the Kale Show, we kind of got in at like 13 cents, 12 cents, and we're up to, what are we up to? 38 cents. So we're at like a 3x already. You guys are welcome. Anyone excited about Polka City? Give me a thumb up in the chat give me something in the chat if you like Polka City. Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, honestly, I think it's just it's a home run swing. I've been telling you guys this. You could lose all your money on this, but you could also make 20, 30x. So I really like this one. I think this one's going to, $2, which is another 5, 6, 7x from here, which would make me pretty happy. Okay, Polka Bridge, guys, this is some monster. And once Polkadot really, I think honestly by the end of today you're going to see Polka Bridge wake up. I think it's down 1% today, but I think that's just kind of a fluke, to be honest. I think that where's my chat? Hold on, can't see the chat. That's okay. I think it's just kind of a fluke, to be honest. I think that Polka Bridge is going to start coming around here, just as all of these Polka, just like Mover already woke up today. Polka Starter is going to catch up today once it sees DOT explode here. Joe is down 9% today, even when AVAX is unless these didn't reload. Oh yeah, no, it's down today, even though AVAX is up, which means that later in the day, guys, once people realize that, oh yeah, this market is really bullish right now, right? Oh, Bitcoin really is ripping past. What are we at now? What are we at now on Bitcoin? Let me check. Bitcoin's at $66,000, guys. Is anyone excited? Ethereum's at $4,000. Wow. Once people really realize that, Polkadot's waking up, AVAX is waking up, once people see that, wow, the confidence is in the market, it's going to take a few hours here because people are slow. You guys are ahead of the curve here. All of these coins, I bet by the end of the day, you can just, I'm making like pretty succinct predictions here, but I think that Joe will wake up today. UFO is up 5% today. All the gaming little coins. Polka Markets is already woken up. Look at this. Polka Markets, probably because it's on KuCoin and very easy to buy. The second that DOT started to wake up this morning, it started to go up. I do think that if DOT goes up, this will go up much, much higher than DOT because it's just smaller, right? It's a small market cap coin, and it could easily go back to its all-time high at $4, which would be a massive gain, which would be at 8x, right? Polka Dex is already waking up right when stuff started to pop off. Some of these are easier to buy, right, guys? Because they're on KuCoin. And so if they're on KuCoin, the second that DOT starts to go, the second that Bitcoin starts to go, these start to go, right? So these are just easy moves. These other ones like, Joe, a little bit harder to buy. Polka Bridge, a little bit harder to buy, right? Polka City, a little bit harder to buy. So they take a little bit longer. You'll watch it. It's weird throughout the day. Has anyone else seen this? Where you are watching like Bitcoin rip, right? Or you're watching Ethereum or Polkadot rip, and you're like, why aren't the ecosystem coins ripping yet? And then later in the day, they start to rip. And that's because it just takes people a little bit longer to buy them on all of these other exchanges, right? So let's keep going here. You've seen those. Kylan up 2% today. I think Kylan's actually taken a little bit of a correction here lately, but I think Kylan has, one of the most rooms to run. It is one of the most solid projects. An undervalued project on Polkadot. Like I think it's going to go back to $2 easily. And that's what is that? 8, 9x, 9, 10x, like easily, right? And then it's going to go to all-time highs. So that's the crazy thing about all these charts, guys. Let me just pause for a second and just explain something. Let me pull up one over here. So let's pull up do I have Kylan on here? Let's pull up PDEX. Whoa, that looks weird. Let's pull up Ocean. Ocean's fine, I guess. Yeah, Ocean's fine. Ocean's another one that I haven't talked about yet, guys, but this applies to any of the altcoins that I talk about, okay? What do I think is going to happen with these charts, right? So you've seen a lot of these charts, like, for example, Polka City. I don't have it on TradingView, but Polka City is like the perfect example of a crazy chart, right? Because you see this, and you're like, wow, what if it goes back to its all-time high? That's like a massive X. We're at 38 cents. If we go back to 250, what is that, guys? Can someone do the math for me? Someone do the math in the chat. I'll do it real quick. 250 times 0.38. I mean, we're talking, 250 divided by 0.38. We're talking about a 7x gain just to get back to its all-time high, right? And if we pull up this one, like Ocean, right, it's like a 3-4x here. But I don't expect it to stop once it gets back to its all-time high, right? So like we just draw a line on its all-time high, right? It's very simple. If the confidence is there and oh shit, whoops, excuse me. Come on. I was on a good chart. All right, hold on. If the confidence is there in the market, guys, which it is when you have total market cap breaking out like it is right now, you can expect like these to retrace to their all-time highs, right? That's pretty obvious. Like they're going to go back to where they were before. But then once they go back to where they were before, right? Let's say they go up here, they consolidate for a little bit, right? Then what can we expect? We can expect it to actually break this line at some point, right? And once it breaks it, and you guys know what happens when you break an all-time high line, right? What's the word? I want you guys to type the word in the chat before I move on, okay? What happens? What's the word for the price action when something breaks its all-time high? First one to say it, I want to see. Come on, who's in the chat? I'm watching. When you break your all-time high, what's it called? When the price goes into a certain mode, what's it called? Anyone got it? I think the chat's a little bit delayed. That's all right. I'll see if anyone gets it in a second. It's called price discovery. Yes, Taylor James. Price discovery. Yes. Good job, Taylor. The price goes into price discovery, guys, right? And that means that it's looking for a new all-time high, and it really starts to go parabolic. I mean, the best example of this is Solana, but I could see all of these charts, right, that have huge potential just to get back to their all-time high. I could see all of them breaking their all-time high and then going further, right? Which means that you're going to get, that's how you, I know it's crazy. I know in the thumbnails of these videos, like I say like, oh my gosh, I thought 279x gains, 10 to 20x gains. Well, that's how you would theoretically get a 10, 20, 1000x gain, right? 100x gain is by something like that happening, right? Like imagine Polka, I always go to Polka City because it's like the biggest home run swing, but imagine if we went back to 250, right? Which would be at 8x, and then we went into price discovery and we went to like $5 or something, right? That's your 20x. Same thing on Altura, right? Altura gets back to its all-time high right here, which is already almost there already. Like it gets up to like 60 cents right here, and then it goes into price discovery and hits, I mean, I could see Altura hitting, I don't know, 30 cents, 30, 40 cents this cycle, right? That's how you get your 20x. D-Race, same thing. Goes back to its all-time high right here, which was at $4.02, $4.20, and then hits price discovery and hits $20, $30, right? That's how I see this kind of like really, really going crazy. But that's why I invested in all these coins too, guys, is because I'm fine with it just going back to its all-time high on a lot of these, right? Like, what's a good example? Like Polka Markets. If Polka Markets goes back to its all-time high and that's it, that would be a good enough X for me, right? That would be a good enough gain. Does that make sense? Is everybody kind of with me on that? Okay, for those of you guys who are still watching right now, everyone who's watching live, I think we could make this our biggest stream, our biggest video yet, because we literally broke the all-time high while we were live, which was insane. We're almost at 66K. Ethereum's at 4K. Polkadot is at 42.3. Oh my gosh, everything's about to go insane, guys. If you guys are enjoying this and just happy to be alive, do me one favor and just smooch on that button for me. You know what you need to do. I really would appreciate it. Aleph, okay? Absolutely an amazing coin. I think this is gonna catch up today. Again, it's a Polkadot ecosystem coin that is just file storage and sharing and all that stuff that is necessary for the next world economy here that we have coming up. Ocean, we have AI, big data, file sharing, same thing. It can still go back to its all-time high, which I love. Atari token doing really well today. I just hold this one because it's a great name. It's a great gaming coin and I love it. VPP, same thing. It's going to be just fine. Polkadot, there's the Polkadot chart, and then I got all these windows pulled up. Have you guys seen the Neo Tokyo floor price? It's holding up pretty good. All the other now we're at 5.9. All the other floor prices are kind of getting crushed right now. And it's just kind of a joke. But so let me talk about, first of all, because I don't want to delete my beautiful drawing here. Let me talk about why I am so bullish on Altura really, really quickly and why it's like the backbone of gaming ecosystem. And then I'm going to draw what I think is going to happen because I told you guys there's a big update with NFTs, right? Huge, and I need to get a new marker. Can you read that? Huge NFT boom incoming, right? And I really do believe there's going to be an insane cycle that happens, so I want to just kind of show my thoughts. But real quick, before I delete this, because I drew this last night, isn't it pretty? Isn't it beautiful? Basically what I did last night, guys, and I'll be very transparent with you guys here on the channel. Does anyone else enjoy when Kale is transparent? So last night I was like, you know, I love Altura. I'm an advisor for this project. I want to learn more, right? I know a lot. I know a ton. I've done a ton of research, but I want to know more. So what I did is I just got on Discord with my guys from Altura, and I basically just grilled the CEO for an hour and a half. I asked him tough questions that I thought, you know, investors might ask and stuff like that. And what I came around to was like the basic core values of Altura and what is actually important for the success of this company. Because I think we're doing an okay job with marketing, but that's why they have me on, right? Is to help them, because I think that the messaging here is a little bit kind of confusing, right? We're talking about blockchain and gaming, and it's a little bit broad. Like there's a marketplace, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, what Altura's real value proposition, guys, is, and what actually makes this a 10, 20, 100x in the future, in my opinion, is, and the reason I'm on the team, is because of one thing. And that is creating smart NFTs for games. Okay, there's this big problem when it comes to games. Okay, and this is why Alex Becker has taken notice. This is why people take notice. I'm gonna try to move my face. Sorry, of this project. This is exactly why. Because when it comes to games, when it comes to making crypto games, the gaming code, I'm not a game developer, but I do know that, you know, coding the game and coding the animations and all that stuff in the game is much different than coding stuff on the blockchain. You guys know that, right? Like the blockchain and Ethereum contracts and all this stuff over here is completely different than all this stuff over here. Does that make sense to you guys? Right? And so what Altura does is it literally makes it easy to bridge the gap between these two. But you're probably thinking, first of all, why would I want an NFT inside of a game, right? Well, honestly, because the game could die, right? What if the game died? And you would lose your upgradable sword, or they make a new game and your sword doesn't transfer over? What if there's this amazing item that you've worked so hard to acquire in the game, right? You've upgraded it, it's really powerful, it's made you a badass in the game, but then they release a new game, right? And your NFT sword doesn't transfer over, right? You need to prove that you own the sword. Does anyone else get that? You need to prove that this sword is your sword and that it's owned by you. And that's what NFTs do, right? They prove ownership. And so Altura allows you to create a smart NFT that updates not only in the market, right? That you could trade this back and forth, but it also updates over here on the game in real time. And how does it do that? It basically is just the database, right? It's in the middle. It's the database between the game and the NFT. So the game's like, hey, how's this NFT doing? It checks with the database with Altura, right? Checks with the database, and then it says, oh, the sword's been upgraded a little bit. Okay, cool. I'll update it back here. Does that make sense? My drawings are crazy. I'm ruining my drawing, but does that make sense? It's kind of like Amazon AWS, right? When AWS is basically just a middleman between huge companies that need file storage and they need to look up stuff and they need an API, right? That's what Altura is, and the crazy thing is that AWS is a huge business and Altura isn't right now. So that's why this has so much upside, guys, and why I really am excited about the future for this. And that's why I'm an advisor for the project and going to be helping them with their marketing and stuff like that. So this isn't financial advice. I just wanted to explain to you why I think the value proposition here is ridiculous, because a lot of game developers have come to us and said, hey, we can just build our own NFTs. We'll just make a smart NFT ourselves, you know, and then they try it for 3 months and they come back to Altura. They're like, it was a lot harder than I thought it would be, right? So does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Let's go back here, and I just want to keep going here with hold on. Let's check in on everything. I want to check in. Let's check in. How we doing? Holy crap, 66,000. Someone said that CoinGecko is literally down right now. I bet everything's like overloaded. Look at this. Polkadot's looking real strong, up 3% today. Guys, look how close we are to our all-time high. Look how close we are. I see Polkadot doing this in the next week or two, guys. This right here. Boom, 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 boom. And once it breaks that, all of these ecosystem coins that I've been talking about, guys, are going to go absolutely bonkers nuts. So this is the time. Like, everyone's going to be telling you, oh, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Sell your Bitcoin and put it, do whatever you want, but sell your Bitcoin and put it into altcoins is what I'm doing. Okay, last thing I want to talk about, guys, is Facebook. Facebook is planning to rebrand their company with a new name. And Zuckerberg literally just wants to build the metaverse around this. And I think this is humongous news. I know the Bitcoin news is huge, guys. I'm with you. I know that all of this is important and cool. But this right here might change everything for the future of this market. I got distracted by the chats. I'll answer some questions in a second, guys. Okay, give me a second to finish up. So the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is how I see the money rotating here as we go through quarter four, okay? Because this changes a lot, right? This changes a lot. I think the end game, let me just talk about the end game really quick, okay? We'll start at the end and then we'll work our way forward. Okay, we'll do it backwards. The end game that I see for this market is this. Okay, I see NFTs doing this. Okay, this is what I see NFTs doing. NFTs. Okay, I see at least 100x in some projects on NFTs. Okay, I see this happening. Let's make this time. Let's do a timeline down here. I'm going to try to be organized today. We're going to do a timeline down here. This would happen around February. Okay, February. Now I see this being 100x because of a few very important reasons. Okay, number one is Coinbase. Coinbase NFTs are coming. You guys know this? Coinbase is releasing an NFT marketplace, and this is going to bring in, I don't know, 50 million new users. 50 million users to NFTs. Okay? This is huge. Okay, 50 million users. Okay? Users. The next thing that I see that is really going to contribute to this is this. And a lot of people are discounting this just because of Twitter. But Twitter is doing verification. PFP verification. Gosh, I wish I could type faster. Sorry, guys. PFP verification. What this is going to do is going to make sure, like if you're on Twitter, guys, what you're going to have is a check mark by your Twitter. So if I go to my Twitter, let's say I buy an NFT instead of my face, right? If I get another Kong or something, right? And there'll be a little check mark here that verifies that I own that Kong. And that is, guys, that is so big for NFTs, I can't even describe it. That little check mark there is the ultimate flex, right? Instead of people flexing with Lamborghinis and flexing with all Rolexes and all that stuff, they're going to be flexing with their profile picture. They're going to punks, apes, Kongs, the most expensive Fidenzas, the most expensive profile pictures are going to go 100x. The NFT 100x's are coming, and a lot of it's going to be because a lot of new money's in the space, but also because Twitter is going to make it more of a flex to verify these, okay? Does that make sense? And the last reason that I think NFTs are going to go insane in February is this, okay? Is Facebook. Facebook rebrand. Facebook rebrand. If Facebook is building a metaverse, if that is what they are building they're literally going to stake their reputation on. One of the top 5 companies in the world is going to stake their reputation. I mean, that's what this article says. They want to be known for building the metaverse. Well, what is used in the metaverse? What is the number one asset in the metaverse, guys? I'm gonna spell it out for you. NFTs. NFTs. So holy crap, guys! Like if I had I don't have any like crazy. I don't have a punk. I don't have a Kong right now. But if I did, I would not be selling it. Okay. My plan. I'll show you my plan as we go here. So let's go backwards. Okay. So we have the NFT boom, which I think is going to happen in February. Does everyone kind of agree that we think that might happen in February? Neo Tokyo. Yeah, Neo Tokyo would be a sick profile picture. The only reason I don't talk about Neo Tokyo as profile pictures yet, guys, is the art hasn't dropped yet, right? Once the art drops for Neo Tokyo, these probably will be some of the most sought after profile pictures on the planet, because I think the art's going to be sick. So good call there, whoever said that in the chat. Now I'm going to keep going real quick. Okay, let's work our way backwards. So what is going to happen? The last thing before February is kind of January, which will be the last crazy blow off top. I think January is going to be the blow off top. Okay, so blow off top. Okay, you guys know what a blow off top is? A blow off top is where the market just goes absolutely insane. I know that sounds funny, but like if you just go back to 2017, right? On the Bitcoin chart, hold on. A blow off top is what happened in 2017. You guys don't even need to see it, do you? I mean, you know what happened. By the time I pull it up, you guys know what happened. The price just goes absolutely vertical and then everything crashes, right? So by this point, I think that, oh, no. Okay. By this point, I think that altcoins will have done, alts will have done like 100x. Some alts, some micro alts will do like 100x. Some of them will do 100x. Seriously, it'll be like 20 to 100x. Normal alts will do a 10x, right? We're talking like DOT, Phantom, AVAX, right? And BTC will do a 3x, and ETH will do a 5x. Okay, that's kind of the end game I see happening by that point, and this will be January, right? And then before that, like what's happening now, kind of is just a smaller version of this. Like I think little cycles of this. I think you'll have cycles where Bitcoin will run, right? This is BTC. Then you'll have times where Ethereum will run, then alts will run, then Bitcoin will run, then alts will run, then Ethereum will run. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be, until we get to the actual crazy blow off top phase, I'm not convinced that it's going to be so simple, guys, to rotate between these, right? Like, oh, I'm going to have BTC, and I'm going to rotate to Ethereum, then I'm going to rotate to altcoins, then back to Bitcoin, then back to altcoins, then back to Ethereum. Like, that's going to be way too difficult. I think for the next 3 months, like, literally from now until January, until December, right? I think that we're just going to keep, the money's just going to keep flowing and constantly between up, down, all around between BTC, Ethereum, and altcoins, okay? And so you can put your money wherever you want. I put my money into the altcoins because I think they have the most potential. And I think once we get to December, January area, they're going to start to go so parabolic that it's all going to be worth it, right? But this flow of money and all of this drawing, guys, it just goes to show that this is not going to last forever. I don't think that this is something where you can just, I'm going to hold my coins till I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, I personally would be thinking about when we get to the end of January or the middle of January or something like that, right? To start thinking about, getting liquid and moving some of these profits over to NFTs, because there's going to be an NFT boom that is going to literally rock your little socks off, right? Does that make sense? And I just want everyone to be prepared for that. So I hope you enjoyed the drawings. Boom. What do you guys think of the show today? Holy crap. I mean, I went through some stuff. Let's check in on Bitcoin really, really quick, and then I'll take some questions. 65.9, Ethereum's at 4. Polkadot is starting to rip. Guys, Polkadot's the strongest top 10 coin. Like, I don't know why people own, like, other coins. Like, if you just go to crypto market, to coin market cap, you look at the top 10, I just don't see anything in the top 10 that I could have more confidence in than Polkadot. I really don't. Let's talk about it. Cardano, absolutely not. XRP, absolutely not. Solana's already pumped too far. Polkadot is the obvious move here, guys. It has parachain auctions. It has all of the news. Doge, I mean, give me a break. It has all of the news that it needs to pump here over the next 3 months, and all of the ecosystem stuff is going to pump more. So my thesis is so solid, guys. It's so solid. Not to mention the gaming coins that are just so dirty and juicy right now. Like D-Race is up 13% today, guys. I think this might be your last chance to get some D-Race. Like, I'm not going to lie. A lot of you guys have been like missing the boat on this one. A lot of you guys are like, oh, get some later. Oh, just buy a horse. I mean, you're idiots. I'm not going to lie. Like, this coin is going to $20 this cycle. It has an incredible team. They're starting to do more of the horse launches, and I just think that now that confidence is in the market, stuff like D-Race is not going to be seen as that risky. It's going to be seen as like, this is a good buy, okay? And so D-Race, Altura, I mean, do I have to go through them all? They're already waking up. Remember I told you this, guys, at the start of the stream. It's really crazy how smart I am. Like, it really is. Like, I'm such a freaking genius. I told you that, like, okay, let's just refresh these coins. Look, let's refresh them. I told you that coins like Kylan would start to wake up as the stream went on, right? As the day goes on. Look, it's at 7% today. Because these smaller coins that are harder to buy, let's see if PBR went up already. Yeah, Polka Bridge is starting to wake up. Look, it's starting to go positive. Polka City, it's going positive. Moon River's already been up. Polka, let's see Polka Starter. Polka Starter's lagging a little bit. Let's see if Joe's starting to wake up. Joe's lagging a little bit. Guys, these coins that are a little bit harder to buy, they take a second. Once the other ones pump, they take a second. So later in the day, you start to see these pumps on these coins. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to take questions here. Sorry, I'm just like getting distracted. But Polka Markets up 10% today, guys. This is ridiculous. Polka Markets is about to make people so wealthy. So wealthy. I wish I owned more Polka Markets, to be honest. I really do. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's going to go back to its all-time high. It has a great name. I mean, it's a great project. Look at this thing. It's a beast. It has so much room to run. I mean, okay, I could talk about these all day, but I'm super excited. All right, here we go. Polka Markets prediction. Someone just asked for that. Well, I do think we're going to go back to all-time highs around $4, probably go into price discovery and head back to $8, which would be, I don't know, 40x from here. What else we got? All right, I'm going to try to go fast. Neo Tokyo, thanks for putting us on early. Price discovery. NFTs is a big bubble. Someone's saying, Ray is saying that NFT is a big bubble, so get in now. And I think that's stupid, man. If you go back to my chart, my drawing here, I think you should be probably buying NFTs late January, middle of February, and not right now, because there's so many gains to be had, and the smart money Whoa, where's my mouse? The smart money is going to be here, right? They're going to be trying to make their money here and then dump into here for the bear market. Does that make sense? Because these are going to be the least regulated. They're not going to get taxed. I mean, all the smart money is going to be putting it into NFTs for the winter. Okay, NFTs are like your cozy little storage area for the winter, baby. Hey, what's wrong with me? I had too much coffee. All right, let me keep going. God, a lot of chats today. Are there any big competitors to Altura? I mean, guys, not really. And here's the crazy thing too, is Altura has a working product. Altura's API, like the reason I'm so bullish on Altura, to be very honest, is when I met the CEO, like I don't like investing in projects. I don't like investing in projects where the CEO is like a really like schmoozy type of person, right? I like investing in projects where the CEO is a developer. And as you can see, I think he runs a Twitter here. All he talks about is developer tools. Like he's such a nerd. And if you meet him, his name is Majid. I don't know if I should like show who he is. I think he wants to be kind of like, kind of behind the scenes because he's a developer, right? The nerdy guys who are actually developing things in the background, those are the type of companies you want to invest in, right? You want to invest in the actual people, boots on the ground. Someone says you're a genius. I know, thank you. Is buying alts too late now? Are you guys high? Did you watch the show? What are you talking about? Someone said, should we DCA on alts? Does anyone watch when I talk? Guys, good Lord. I've been telling you to buy altcoins for months. You should hurry up and buy them. So should we sell Neo Tokyo to alts? No, I'm not selling any Neo Tokyo, okay? Neo Tokyo is the one altcoin that I mean, you can sell it to me if you want. You can paper hand your Neo Tokyo stuff to me, but I'm not going to sell the best NFT project on the planet. I do believe that Neo Tokyo is the best. Where am I going here? It's the best one. Like if I had to hold one, I'm going to hold Neo Tokyo because it has the best two people running it. It is the coolest and it has the biggest vision. It has the potential to be a massive, massive project. This is a steal. I mean, if you could I would try to get my ass in this right now if I was you. But that's just me. You guys can do whatever you want. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Okay. Wei has a great marketing team, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. Altura has a meeting with the YouTube gaming CEO in the past. Yeah. Majid, he's amazing. Buy now or forever hold your peace. Altcoins up 5%. Should I buy? People only watch, they don't listen. Is it better to buy a couple alts or buy 5 to 10 of them? That's actually a good question. A lot of people ask me that. They say, hey, Kale, what should I do? Should I buy like one? If you could buy only one altcoin, which would it be? You know, and I'm like, that's kind of tough. I guess what I would say is if you guys are really broke, some of you guys are super broke, which is weird to me. I don't know how you can be broke in crypto. Like it's confusing because it's really easy to make money. But if you are super broke, you should probably just buy some of the coins that are on like KuCoin, right? Some of the best ones here on KuCoin are Moonriver, Polka Markets, Polka Pols, POLS, Ocean, Aleph. A lot of these are on KuCoin, right? Because then you don't have to pay the fees, or you could just buy Altura because Altura is on BNB. It's on PancakeSwap and the fees are much lower. Because then you don't waste your money on gas fees. But at the same time, like if you only have $100, maybe you should dump your $100 into Polka City because it has the most upside, right? So it's up to you guys. It really is. It's hard. BTC ripping. You got to take some rips. Your mom's got to take some rips. Yes. Wake and bake. Is Neo Tokyo Vault a good buy? I mean, yeah. I think you need a actual identity though. I wouldn't just buy them by themselves. UFO versus UOS. I think UFO. It's smaller market cap. Any news today on the remaining whitelist for Bad Grandma? Yeah, I'm going to do that in a second, guys. I'm going to repost this video, and then I'll do the whitelisting for Bad Grandma. How do you verify on KuCoin when in the US? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. Just don't do the KYC. Someone has 20K. 2 to 3 altcoins or 5 to 8. It's up to you, man. I mean, either one is fine. With that much money, you should be able to be good to go. How about some Bad Granny whitelist love? Layer airdrop. KuCoin itself, since it has its own chain now. I don't know. I don't have, so a lot of these coins that you guys are talking about are a little bit big for me, to be honest. Like I talked about this the other day in detail, guys, but so I won't reiterate myself too much, but real quick chart here. Like I do think that there is going to be, everyone always talks about BTC, right? BTC first, then they talk about ETH. This is ETH. right? Then they talk about altcoins, like bigger altcoins, like let's say DOT right here, right? And then they talk about like, let's talk about PDEX, okay, like a small altcoin, right? And people always say that, oh, you know, you should start your money, you should start your money here, and then work your way to here, and then work your way to here, and then work your way to here. But what typically happens is you just end up late to all of these, right? You end up late. So like you have your money in Bitcoin here, and then you buy Ethereum like here, and then you buy DOT like here, and then you buy PDEX like here. And that's not how you get the best gains. Does that make sense, guys? The best gains are had by skipping this, right? In my opinion, this is what I'm doing. And I could be totally wrong, but my theory is skip this whole thing and just come buy PDEX down here. Just come buy PDEX down here. Ignore all these pumps here. Because yes, they might pump sooner. They may not. It probably will pump all at the same time because this is an advanced financial market. And this isn't 2017 where everyone first they had to buy Bitcoin and then they had to buy Ethereum and then they could maybe buy Polka because that was the way the exchanges worked. That's not how it works anymore. Okay, now you can just, you know, take your money and just come over here and buy PDEX. It's really simple. You just buy PDEX right here. And so that's what I've done. I've just moved all the way down the curve to this so that I can get the biggest line up. Does that make sense? I should make a whole video just on that chart. Anyone like that chart? For those of you guys who are still watching, holy shit. I mean, come on. Can I get a witness for that chart? Give me some likes. How many people are on and how many likes do we have? I don't even know how many people are on the stream right now. How many people are on? 189 people. How many likes do we have? 189 people, 137 likes. Okay, so all 189 of you right now, what I need you to do is I need you to go to your computer and I need you to take out your thumb, stick it up your butt. No, I'm just kidding. And take it and just go mwah, right on that button. Mwah, 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 boom. Boom. Let's see if we can do it. What are we up to now? 142. Come on. I'm going to sit here and watch it. Let's go. We need to break 200. Come on. Let's go. Mwah, 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 mwah. I kind of hate this. Should I do something different? Anyone else got an idea of what I can do differently than this? Mwah, 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 mwah. It's so stupid. I should just go, hey. All right, 165. Come on, more. Come on, can we get to 200? I'm such a dork. Someone disliked it. I'm all for that, you know? I feel that energy sometimes. You know what I mean? Good for you guys. Okay, so that's all I got. Does anyone else want... anyone else got one last question or no? Someone said I have a better viewer ratio than Elio. Yeah, I know, because I'm a genius. And I'm the best in the business. And y'all love me, right? Y'all love me. You love me. All right, go check my Twitter. I'm going to announce the rest of the whitelist winners for the Bad Grandma. And hey, for those of you guys who are here, hey, shh. Don't tell anyone. I got something. I'm gonna leave a hint for you guys. There's 173 of you live. Okay, shh. Ready for this? I might be launching an NFT soon. I might do an NFT. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be cool. Does anyone else think that would be cool? Anyone else would like to see a Kale Show NFT? It's not gonna be about Kale Show. It's gonna be even cooler. We've been working on it for a little bit here. It's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited. So for those of you who aren't following me on Twitter, @Kale_Abe. You probably should, because there's some crazy stuff happening, baby. Woohoo! All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. How do I stop streaming? Yeah.